Hero equipment is the newest way to customize your hero abilities. The old type of abilities are gone and instead are broken up into different gears that your heroes can use. You can start unlocking these new gears for your heroes as soon as Town Hall 8 via the brand new Blacksmith. That is going to cost you 750,000 gold. Each Town Hall level is able to upgrade the Blacksmith and will unlock a new gear for a particular hero. Hero gears can also be upgraded, but in order to do this, you need to have a couple different resources. Introducing ores. There are 3 types of ores in this update, including the shiny ore. This is the most common that you'll get the most frequently, and it is used for all levels for common and epic gears. The glowy ore is going to be a little bit rarer, but is used to upgrade those key levels to get your common and epic gears going. Alongside this, the starry ore is the rarest and the only one used for the epic equipment to go beyond a certain level, making them even stronger. In order to get these, you can obtain them from the Home Village Star Bonus, Clan Wars, Trader, and the in-game shop. From the Home Village Star Bonus on screen, you can see that the better the league you're in, the better the rewards. But notice how you don't get any starry ore. You get those from both Clan Wars and Clan War leagues, depending if you win or lose. You can also use gems to upgrade if you do not have enough of a specific ore type. Now, each of the gears have a different rarity, either being common or epic. Common gears can go up to level 18 and can be unlocked underneath your blacksmith. However, epic gears can only be unlocked during special events. So who knows when we'll get those epic gears. Now, each of these gears will either be where you can press the hero ability or a passive that will basically happen without needing to press the hero ability. These might also have effects such as increasing DPS, recovering more HP, or even increasing movement speed or attack speed. So let's go through each hero and their gears and find the best build for each. Let's start with the Barbarian King. Its first OG ability is Barbarian Puppets. This active ability will spawn raged barbarians, and the more that you upgrade it, the more barbarians that you get. It will recover and increase the max HP of your Barbarian King. The Rage Vial is another OG ability where it will rage up your Barbarian King and will increase the damage of the movement speed and will recover a set amount of HP. The Earthquake Boots is a gear like having 4 earthquake spells at the press of a button. This will break walls and do damage to defenses without even needing an earthquake spell. It will also increase the damage and increase the HP of your Barbarian King. The Vampire Stash, unlocked at Town Hall 10, is a passive that allows your Barbarian King to heal with each attack and will also increase his DPS and attack speed. The best build for the Barbarian King is quite flexible. I'd recommend using the Vamp Stash as it gives you passive healing and a faster attack speed. For the other ability, I would either recommend using Earthquake Boots as you can open up the core of the base and shave off half of the HP of any building that gets hit by it. But also, you could either use the Barbarian Puppets. There's really nothing wrong with having a ton of barbarians, and underneath the Warden ability, it's incredibly good. Next is the Archer Queen. The Archer Queen has her Archer Puppet, which is an OG ability that summons a gang of archers, which also increases the health recovered and DPS of the queen. Remember, the higher the level, the more archers you get. The Invisibility Veil is also another OG ability that turns your queen invisible for a couple seconds. This will increase your queen's HP and deal extra damage while being invisible. The Giant Arrow is a new ability that shoots a massive arrow upon pressing your queen's ability. This will shoot from your queen's position all the way to the other end of the base, dealing a ton of damage to anything that comes across it, while also increasing your queen's DPS and HP. The Healer Puppets is another ability that you unlock at Town Hall 12. This ability is similar to the Archer Puppet, but instead of spawning a gang of archers, she will summon healers that will also gain self-healing and an HP increase. The higher the level of this ability, the more healers and the higher level it is. As for the best build for the Archer Queen, you again have some flexible choices. The Invisibility Veil is really good, keeps your queen alive, and that is exactly what you want. The other hand is you want either the Healer Puppets, providing you healers, and of course adding self-healing to your queen for a little bit, and then of course you've also got the Giant Arrow, which can be really good in very specific cases where you can get a lot of buildings down in a set trajectory. I would recommend just using the Healer Puppets with the Invisibility Veil because you have a lot of survivability that way, and you should be able to keep your queen alive or even transfer your healers there into your main attack. Next is the Grand Warden. Its Eternal Tome is one of his OG abilities that will grant all nearby troops and himself to be immune from any damage for a couple seconds. Who doesn't like being immune to damage? The Life Gem is another OG passive, as it will grant any friendly units an HP increase. However, there is still an HP cap to this. You will also get an increase in your Warden's HP and DPS from this gem. The Healing Tome is another book ability that you get at Town Hall 13. This ability will heal friendly units as if it was under a massive heal spell. This will last for quite a long time, and it will have a higher healing per second with each level that you get. It also will give the Warden back HP and increases his HP. The Rage Gem is another ability that will buff his aura to increase the damage percent of nearby friendly units, as well as give him more DPS and a faster attack speed. So, with all of this, the Grand Warden has some of the best hero gears. However, the best build for the Grand Warden has to be Double Book or the Eternal Tome and the Healing Tome. Having immunity to damage and then healing during and after the ability just makes him even more busted and will clearly beat the damage or HP increase of his aura. Now, as for the Royal Champion, she does not have any other gears outside of the Royal Gem that will heal her upon activation and will increase her DPS and HP alongside having the Seeking Shield. They'll do massive damage, hit multiple buildings, and increase her HP. With no other abilities, this is pretty much her best in slot. Now that you have the best build for every hero, let's go over one of the better attacks to use with it. This is a mass Valkyrie attack. Yes, this does work. It is very flexible in terms of the different base types, thanks to the use of the Flame Flinger being able to clear one particular side. You have baby dragons, super barbarians, you have a lot of ways to funnel, especially early on. Now on the opposite side of your funnel, you're typically going to use another baby dragon and your barbarian king. This is where I would usually use the fox, the spirit fox on him, so we can create a very solid funnel, maybe start moving in. Even if he does lose the spirit fox, you should still be completely fine. He's done his job and that's all you need him to do. Other than this, you have a very clear funnel set for your Root Riders and for your Valkyries. So sending in the Root Riders first, Ice Golems, Electro Titan, and of course, the Apprentice Warden with the Valkyries, the Grand Warden, and the Queen as you move in. This is where you then want to use an early Grand Warden ability, featuring that Healing Tome and Eternal Tome, as you can basically top off all of your Valkyries and keep them alive. Usually using a double clone and a rage is going to be extremely good, as it can help control some of your Valkyries in going in. This works pretty well against both the rage spell towers, invisibility spell towers, even poison spell towers. There's really not a lot that can stop a push like this. Other than that, your Valkyries can very easily swarm the rest of the base, having your Royal Champion on the back end. Realistically, this is a really good army, having a lot to be able to deal with other defenses and allowing yourself to easily get through with the Valkyries. While this example might have been a weaker one, this is still an incredibly strong army. So that is every sneak peek. Make sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss any Town Hall 16 or any future content on anything that we covered here, and I'll be seeing you at Town Hall 16.